Hey everyone, I hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday morning. Um, Out here in my backyard, sipping on a little bit of what is called pu'er tea. Early this morning for fun, I just posted a picture of our tea box, our tea drawer, and I feel it's good to have a tea drawer or a tea cabinet or some kind of tea cupboard in your house. It is a simple yet easy remedy to help with disease and sickness. It has a compounding effect. Drinking it throughout the day, maybe substituting a cup of coffee for a cup of tea, is very beneficial for the digestive tract. Depending on the type of tea that you're drinking, it can help support kidneys, it can help support liver, it can help support things like constipation or um, removal of waste from the system. Um, Great for supporting lymph systems as well, depending on the types of teas that you get. But I recommend it. This pu'er tea that I'm drinking is known for its digestive properties. It's less than $1. And again, it is a simple build-up effect that we do by drinking a cup or 2 cups of tea daily. We can drink teas that help us sleep at night, so then we're not needing sleep aids. We can drink teas that help with calming the nervous system if you've had a very busy day. Uh, these are, again, simple remedies to help the body heal. I'm not saying it's the only thing that you need to do, but it's certainly one of the things that we can add to our day-to-day life that help the body heal and maintain more of a state of balance. So if you've been struggling with digestive issues, please reach out. I recognize that there is more and more, I'm seeing this anyways, there is so much misunderstanding around the gut. There is a lot of misleading information around the gut. It saddens me how many things are commercialized that actually cause dysbiosis and are allowed to be advertised by our powers may be. And yeah, guess what? It may taste good, and here's a prescription drug now to fix the problem due to the habitual purchasing, buying, and consumption of it. And it makes me sad that that's there. And that's okay. But I feel it's important to be a voice and talk about these things because right now, gut health and digestive issues is one of the number one leading causes of sickness and illness. Inflammation, disease, bowel problems. And I get it. Talking about disease is sometimes filled with a lot of discomfort and shame. And I'm certainly not here to cause that with anyone. If anything, I want to be an open book and be transparent. And let's talk about it. Let's get to the root of it. There are a lot of things I am very well aware of and read up on that causes this dysbiosis within guts. And, I wish more people talked about it. I've been talking about this for over a decade now, around nutrition and how, and even our medical system, we need to be talking more about that. There needs to be full-on classes around gut health and how these things can help with the overall healing of the body. We all have, well, a lot of us have, around 18 feet of intelligence called the intestinal tract. And that thing does a lot more than just break down and digest food. I promise you that. And all of the assisting organs that go along with it. We could be educating more. We could be healing our bodies more. We could show up in less of a disease state, enjoying life more rather than waiting in long lines in clinics or waiting and on hold for a doctor's office or waiting for our insurance to get back to us to see if it's covered or not. There are little things that we can do day to day. Maybe it's drinking a couple cups of healthy organic tea, but whatever it is, I know that we can beat disease naturally. And I recognize there is folks out there, and it tends to be a generation. There's some generation gaps with this, but it tends to be a generation that feels disempowered with their bodies. I'm part of a generation that is all about empowering the body and uncovering things and looking at things. And so I may be looking at things a little differently, but I look at them through wisdom and experience of having gone through things. And that doesn't mean necessarily that I'm right or that my body is the same as yours or yours is mine. None of that. But I also recognize that there has been this medical renaissance of science, but it just seems like there's more prescription drugs and there's more diseases. And yet when we go back to more natural routes and ways, the body recognizes this. Remember, your body is very intelligent. It's smart. It knows how to heal. It's embedded in the DNA. It knows how to heal itself if we set the tone right for it. And when we start to practice these things on a more regular basis, it's not necessarily a miracle or supernatural. It's just your body's falling back into a natural state again. It's falling back into its natural life cycles and patterns. And unfortunately, we've gotten so far away from that because of distraction and what we're taught and so many other things. But I know this talk started about tea, but I really want folks to think about their health through all of this. There's so many things right now that are pulling us away from taking care of ourselves. You know, the fears, the worries, the polarity that is pushed upon us, the us versus them, like that keeps us constantly in a fear space, in a worry space, and then we're just in this holding pattern, and oftentimes our eating habits follow that. We eat for comfort. We eat to make ourselves feel better. We end up getting blindsided by disease because we get so much consumed by whatever's going outside of us. As always, I say this, it doesn't mean be blind to it all, but let's start paying attention to our own health. Let's start living presently. Let's start understanding the chemistry of our bodies by what we choose to put inside of it. I've taken many advanced courses in this stuff in college, and it really is P-Chem and organic chemistry. And when you understand the foods that you are putting into your body, you become this incredible molecular engineer that is redesigning your body through the simple choices that you're making every day by what you're putting inside of it. Again, nutrient-dense foods and foods that take longer to burn inside of your body, and not just going for the fast food, but going for the food that's really made with intention. And it doesn't have to cost a lot of money either. So I know I've spoken a lot. I know that this was about tea, but I hope you find yourself maybe some teas out there that you enjoy and start sipping some, maybe before bed, so you don't have to take that NyQuil and Z-Quil, or maybe in the middle of the day when you're feeling a little bit stressed or you need a little pickup, but you don't need an extra cup of coffee because that's going to cause a crash. Whatever it is. And if you need help, please reach out. We moved up to Oregon to create space, and we are here because we really, truly want to help people. And dude, just because you don't have letters behind your name doesn't mean you can't be in service, and doesn't mean that you lack intelligence or are unable to support or help people. So I encourage folks, get out there. If you know something that's worked for you naturally and healthy, talk about it in a loving way, talk about it in a kind way, invite people to try it, and let them see for themselves. You can do magic. Your body can heal itself, and your body knows how to survive. Keep leaning into it. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thanks so much for listening. God bless.